Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Dead Space 3. So, in reloading, it actually put me all the way back at the start of geology, so I've just run through and done that again. Technically we haven't done disposal services this time, but we have done it. So we've got the stuff out of there, but we don't have the key to be able to go back in and do it again. Because of the way the game handles its save system, which is possibly my biggest gripe with this game. It's not so much the slight change of genre to action shooter. It's the way the save and progress handling is done. Right. Either way, we're heading back towards the main base. We have our scavenger bots available at a bench, so as soon as we get the opportunity, we're going to pick them up. Then we can put them back out, getting things.
A little trivia, Isaac, to put things in perspective. Fact. The original marker, the black marker found on Earth, predates the rise of mankind. Are you listening to this? Fact. The marker exerts a field of influence that guides and grows biological organisms, evolving them over time towards some greater purpose. You see where this is going?
Right, we're gonna go for the paleontology ones, and try not to listen to Danik too much because he is clearly up in his own head. All right, we will use that bench. We don't need to do any more upgrades, so this is more about inventory management and potentially crafting new circuits as time goes on. So 2 scavenger bots are back. Yay. Okay, now in terms of our inventory, we can get rid of some of these. And for upgrade circuits, what's going to be the most useful? We've done all the +2 damage, +1 rate of fire up there. Yeah, we still don't have any +2 damage plus clip, so I think we'll actually leave that as it is. For the rocket launcher, +2 clip, +1 reload. That's an interesting idea. If we were doing +2 clip across the board, I don't think it's enough for us to get a third rocket. So really we would need some +3 clips. But we could overall make this more efficient. And these we could definitely swap over for +2 damage plus something else. Now the lower tool is a pulse rifle on that. So yeah, really I would want +2 damage +1 clip for that. Yeah, that's where we left, I remember. We are waiting for the next... Oh, another scavenger bot's back on. Let's grab him just for the extra tungsten and then we'll put them back out. I'll put one of you guys over here. One more just over here as soon as it lets me. And we'll put the other one out at the start of the next mission, because there's a limit of 2 that you can put down in one area. Onwards. Okay. So we got these guys. Now we can use their things to explode other bits. Although we need to actually hit correctly. That wasn't brilliant. There we go, that one worked. Let's try and get the one on the wall over there before we take this thing out properly. Almost. I think one more should do it. Maybe one more. Still going. Maybe we're just not being quite accurate enough. I think we killed it actually. So back up. Let's keep an eye out for any more, because obviously we don't want to get exploded. This is totally gross. Come on, pop it up. Just get it killed straight away.
There's nasty growth everywhere in here. It's blocking some of the doorways.
Is it organic? It says here there's a sterilization system that can destroy organic matter in case of a containment breach.
I'll check it out.
I see you. Yeah, we're not taking any risks with that one. Let's get the transducers. Tungsten as well. Lots more tungsten. Gas pump offline, of course. Alright. Let's see if we can get it back on. +2 reload, +1 clip. That's not bad. And a text log, which we will have a look at. In the event of containment failure, sterilization gas must be administered from the nearest sterilization booth. These airtight chambers will protect you from the highly corrosive sterilization gas. All unprotected biological tissue in the affected area will be disintegrated. It's important that the sterilizing gas mixing station be maintained at all times. Your safety and the safety of those around you depend on it. Alright, let's see if we can get the pumping station back online. No thank you. That worked remarkably well, actually. Surprisingly well, even, I should say. So the one that we killed up there is probably fallen down into the pit. Don't think we're going to be able to get anything back from him. Ah, it's another one of these. Okay, so we need to drop down just a little bit. A little bit more than that. Wow, so challenging. Oops. Accidentally killed the right one by shooting at the wrong one. I am not going to complain about that. Also, I'm just going to say, those fuse systems are absolutely terrible for running a place like this. What kind of fusing system is set up like that? Okay, we're gonna deploy the gas. We probably could have just pushed on and ignored him, but...
Initiating sterilization sequence.
Let's watch it all shrink away. Or not watch it, as the screen cunningly fades to a bright orange. It certainly looks a bit clearer. Smoked meats. Into biology we go. Now, paleontology is actually back the other way, but we do need to get one more from in biology, so we're going to do this first, seeing as we're right here. I am ready to knock things back, because this looks like it's going to be very close quarters. Small med pack, that's handy.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. I now realize why the alien machine was rejecting our codex. The instructions were being garbled by the second set of DNA. The aberration. We found a new specimen today. Pure and intact specimen. Its DNA is completely pristine. And I think it's the breakthrough we were looking for.
We killed him nice and quickly. I'm very happy about that. Those things are such a pain to deal with. Right, nothing's using you as a body. Nothing's using you as a body either. Bit of tungsten. Cool. An alien artifact. Let's have a look at this before we grab the bit of Rosetta. Personal log, Dr. Alexei Ubrachev. I suppose the others thought it crude when I tacked poor PVT Freeman to the wall and gutted him like a fish. But I felt the point had to be made. And what clearer way to show the evidence directly? The aberrations observed in the private's skeletal structure and the reorganization of his internal organs show unmistakable similarities to the specimens we fished out of the ice. The same force that twisted his corpse into a deranged killing machine is intrinsic to this planet's evolution. Further, everything appears linked to the signal carried by all markers. Even now, the signal can be traced through Freeman's body, making minute changes to his structure and causing his cells to continue living. This may explain how the specimens we found remains in such excellent condition after 2 million years in the ice. It might do indeed. Reload. Faster. Back up a bit. Okay, fight from over here. Reload. This is not good timing. Get away. Right. Woo! That was just a little tight. Right, we have the actual piece over there. I think, yeah, we need to take it over this way, but I want to finish looting the area first. Just in case actually plugging it in triggers anything. We probably could have backed up safely into that corner thinking about it, but you know, when you're fighting forwards, you have to keep your wits about you.
Okay, Ellie. Another one coming your way.
Isaac, these slices, are you sure this is Rosetta?
Only one way to find out. Let's keep going.
That's not the smartest statement. I'm sure there are other ways to find out. Okay, do we need to use a small medkit? Yes, we do. Just a tiny bit. So we were dinged a little, but really not badly. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to put this guy down while we're here. You can get some proper resources for us. There you go, mate. We're gonna head back towards paleontology. Alright, progress saving. Hopefully this time it actually saves the progress. So we have 2 more bits to collect from paleontology. Which looks like it's nice and accessible just up here. More transducers. We don't really need them for anything. But that's not nice. That's not. Okay. As I was saying. Not nice knowing there's a whole bunch of things above you, and yeah, we could do with having some more ammo on our bolus, really. I do like the speed that it fires, but I would love a bit more ammo.
Man is naturally compelled to create red markers, duplicates made in the image of the original. They are as much a part of us as the planet that birthed us, perhaps even more so. We must all act our part in the natural evolution of the universe, Isaac. Something you seem rather reluctant to accept.
Danik, you're not really going to be convincing me. Okay, looks like we've got another message or something over there. Let's see if we can grab it. I think I've also got a talk bar we could put in. Ah, the Reaper barracks. Okay, we can consider that at some point. And an upgrade circuit. What's this one? +2 reload, +1 damage. It's not a bad one. We do need to find all the +2/+1s. Explosive module. Ammo clip. Ammo clip. I was actually thinking about our rocket launcher. We could put a safety shield on it to try and reduce the danger of us blowing ourselves up. I think it completely eliminates all splashback damage from your own explosives. Ooh, a padded lift. That's always worrying. fast, aren't they? Oh, get off me! Goddamn annoying thing! Oh no! Okay, we're definitely using some medkits after all that. Such a tight space to be fighting in. We're fine though. And another small medkit to help us out as well. Right, let's reload. Okay, I think we've got everything important from this bit. Let's head down in the cargo lift. So, what have we got going on here? These are rotations. Okay, I see. So they're rotating at different paces. Okay. There we go. Everything all set up. So that's one of them. We'll listen to that message in just a moment.
Heads up, Ellie.
Ah, I see it.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. It is well known that the surface of all markers contain glyphs. No one is entirely sure what they mean, but they exist as a distinct language we attribute to the markers' creators. However, our deep dig teams are reporting the discovery of another set of glyphs, a new set, found on the structures we've uncovered below the planet's icy crust. I've ordered several artifacts sent up for closer inspection. If this is what I think it is, it could change everything.
So, more than one type of glyph. Who knew? We will do the barracks, but I think we'll do that after we've done in here. Okay, we've killed something around the corner already. Come on, give me another to play with.
One final
Yeah, we'll
fact for you to
just kill this directly, I think.
as you recklessly pursue your own destruction. Were it not for the tampering of Earth Garble, these long-dead researchers, or you, humanity would have painlessly transcended to our ultimate end, our predestined rebirth. Now, what purpose does all this conversation have to serve? Well, the next time we see each other, and I shoot you in the face, you will understand why.
I see you. You know what? I'm fine just dealing with you that way. We need to get power back to this area. Come on, give me another one. I want to kill that thing at the end before we move on. You know what? Let's kill it like that. And we'll just make sure you're gone as well. Okay, push button. Receive toxic, corrosive, caustic gas. Much cleaner. Really hope there wasn't anyone else in the corridor, because that would have been like kind of bad for them. So +2 damage, +1 clip. That is one of the ones that we've been looking forward to. Going for the bolus. +2 damage, +1 rate of fire. +2 damage, +1 clip. So this is going to drop our rate of fire slightly. But I think that this is the smart option. And on the counterpart of that, we also want to swap the base over for +2 damage, +1 clip. Although we can swap this over for the +2 damage, +1 rate of fire. We want it to be +2 damage, +1 clip. And +2 damage, +1 rate of... No, +2 damage, +1 clip. Solid. Right, let's check the rocket launcher. We can swap this over for +2 damage, +1 clip. Or +2... Maybe +2 clip. We don't have +2 clip, +1 damage. You know what? +2 damage, +1 clip is fine. Rate of fire and clip. Okay. Yep, clip and rate of fire. We don't really need more damage on the rocket launcher. So really it is all about clip size. And I think we need those 3 on the clip to really be worthwhile. +2 clip, +1 reload, yeah. So we've got seven clips there, which I think is pretty solid. For the bottom, I did say we were going to go for damage and clip, so we'll just get those made. +2 damage, +1 clip. Let's actually salvage some of these up. We'll get rid of the... In fact, no, we'll keep those. So +2 damage, +1 clip. And we could have +2 damage, +1 reload, and +2 damage, +1 rate of fire. Okay, it's much better. I do want, like, +3 clip on these to see if we can get it up to actually having a third rocket. But for the moment, 25 shots on the base is pretty good. Well, actually, I need to reload to see if it makes a difference, don't I? 32 on the base, still 2 on the top. One final thing I wanted to do, though, was a stasis amplifier. Craft. Safety guard. So we're losing the stasis amplifier on this, but that's fine. It will keep us safe, is the plan. So we can now use the rocket launcher with reckless abandon. Let's put these guys down. Plenty more resources for us to gather. And that in itself is going to give us the freedom to just make a whole load more clips. Assuming we find a +3 clip upgrade circuit. Make it. I'll take it. Reload. So, it is noticeable that our rate of fire has gone down a little. So we might need to do a little bit of balancing on that, but I am glad that we've got that. Like even just like the 3 extra shots on the force gun makes a big difference. Did we use a big med kit? Yes, we did. That's a shame. Let's have a read of this alien artifact. Personal log, Dr. Alexei Yubrichev. I'm first and foremost a scientist. It is our duty to be bold in our studies. It was therefore my decision to attempt a controlled thaw of an intact specimen. While I'm sure many will miss his antics around camp, I remind my colleagues that it was Private Freeman's decision to volunteer the duty of handling the specimen while we stood in the protective safety of the control booth. I'm sure we were all surprised when the ancient tissue-soaked twinges of life once freed from its icy encasement. And no one was more surprised than the poor private when a previously unseen appendage snaked forth from the thawed creature's carcass and into his chest cavity. It may have been Private Freeman's end, but I'm sure he would have been happy knowing science had taken a bold step forward that day. Yeah. Happy is probably one way of describing it.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. It appears that all the specimens share some common features that are quite surprising. Gills, along with what I presume are swim bladders and collapsible fins. This is quite improbable for a frozen wasteland, unless it was not always frozen. I now believe this planet was once a vast liquid ocean, and that a single, sudden event caused a flash freeze, trapping everything in the ice.
Okay, we have a couple of things that we need to do. We have this over here that we need to put into the corner.
Okay, that's the last one.
Great.
Yep, be there soon.
So that gets it assembling. Let's reload actually while we've got a moment. Oh, they're actually trying to break through that door. That was very loud. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll actually head back to the Reaper barracks and do that while we're passing through the area. Because it's not far for us to backtrack, and it'll make things a little bit smoother for us in terms of timekeeping. Actually, while we're here, do we have... we've still got space. We've still got space. We don't need to really swap our inventory out or clear out space.
You're entering the barracks of the 163rd. Keep your ID visible.
Yeah.
Hey, Carver, I'm in the barracks of the 163rd. I bet they had access to some pretty cool toys. I'm gonna take a look around.
What do we got? We got a text log. We'll just have a look at this. From General Mahard to Admiral Graves. If it's bunk space you're worried about, you won't have to worry for much longer. I'm taking half of them down with me to the planet once we've got ourselves dug in. As far as manners go, I didn't pick them because they play nice with others. There's a reason they call the 163rd the Reapers. These guys will cut their teeth doing wet work for us during secessionist riots on Earth. They're the coldest bunch of killers you're ever going to find, and they're my assurance that nothing's going to go wrong. From Admiral Graves to Mahard. Would you mind telling me why I have to double bunk half the officers on my ship? You can house your freeloading 163rd. They're rude and they don't do a single useful thing aboard my ship. Why are we wasting resources on this frivolous addition to the mission? It's funny to see the chain of emails going through there. Okay, well, I think this is a good point to finish off this episode. We'll pick up right here next time. I think we'll push through that way. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Dead Space 3. See you soon.